Okay, the last approach to control corrosion and mitigate corrosion is by the name of design. Hey, but you have heard this even earlier in our previous clips for this topic when I use the word design at least once or twice. Okay, so design is about in summary, just to recall, okay, design is about taking care of corrosion protection at the beginning during the design stage. What can you do during the design stage before you start to fabricate the pipe, you place it, you operate it? Before those, what can you do? So you have seen some of them have been implemented. For example, having a thicker wall thickness. Okay, I mentioned that before in our first clip, second clip, let's say, and having a thicker wall thickness and changing the material, that is also one of them. And then the use of corrosion inhibitors, so that is one of them. So those are actually the design conditions, the design statement that you put for early during the engineering judgment before you start to fabricate and operate the pipeline. So there's not much new when you talk about design because some of them have been covered in the previous subtopics, but they can be more beyond the scope of the context depending on the condition of the site. If the site is somehow very difficult and challenging, so there may be new factors being triggered. So that factors will need to have a special attention during the design stage. So they can be an adds-on, a lot of adds-on to whatever that you see in the slides. But this again depends on how and where you place the pipeline. But for now, the bases are those that we covered from number 1 to number 4 and a little bit more. Okay, I hope you are able to understand on the different approaches that you can implement at the design stage or at the operation stage, especially for the corrosion inhibitor, so that you are able to control corrosion from becoming worse. Because why? Because you can never stop corrosion from happening. It can never be stopped because that's the nature of corrosion. So with that, I hope you enjoy this topic, and there will be a lot of readings involved and a lot of activities involved, but eventually you will know the different basic components involved in this corrosion control and mitigation.